I'm going to give up my chair, and Torie's going to take over here.
All right, Torie's the boss now. Torie's in charge of us.
What if we put her?
Do it.
Yeah, just
Have a
squeeze
seat.
in.
All right.
She'll be right under the mic.
Oh no, my water. You're good. We have a big couch.
Good.
Yeah.
There we go. We can scoot.
We'll edit around it.
Oh, I'm.
Well, we decided. Well, we decided I would keep my spot and that Torie would join us here on the couch. So. Welcome back to the Oklahoma Today podcast. I'm your host, Young Santa. We have a special holiday-themed episode for you here today. It ain't Christmas unless you invite over some relatives, so we're bringing in friend of the show, Torie Thompson from Oklahoma State Parks to talk a little bit about, yes, please clap for Torie, to talk about first day hikes, which is a New Year's Day tradition at parks across the state. We'll hear more about that in a minute, but first, a friendly reminder to please hit subscribe if you've not already done so. We're so close to my 50 subscriber goal by the end of the year. With your help, you can probably get us there. So please hit that subscribe button. Now, let's bring in our full team here. We all look very merry and bright today. Yes. Do you like my hat?
Yeah,
Big fan of that.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
I picked it up from Walmart this morning, and I was looking for just a regular Santa hat. They had Santa hats, but none just like regular.
What is
Everything
writing
had.
on it?
What does it say?
It says, this is from, I picked it up from the Snoop Dogg collection. It says, Merry Christmizzle.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
We like to think that would be Reba approved. It's appropriate for the show.
Man, he is just rolling in.
He has
cash.
his own. It's Snoop on the Stoop. Have you heard about this?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yes, I
Elf on
love
the
it.
Shelf?
If there's
Love
anything
it.
that can be
Oh.
branded Snoop Dogg has.
Yeah.
I
He's
think.
kind of the Krusty the Clown of our culture a little bit.
The what?
Krusty the Clown, yes.
Okay, all right.
I saw the light go out in your eyes.
Our apologies to Gen
Yeah,
X.
my
and
soul
above.
left my
Yes.
body when she said that.
So Tuesday trivia was kind of controversial this time around. We're talking about first day hikes, and so I wanted a state park themed question. And we all know what was the original and still largest state park.
Lake
Do we know?
Lake
Murray.
Murray, yeah.
Lake Murray, correct. That was not the question.
We all know
the
that.
question
yeah.
was, in what year was Lake Murray State Park completed? And I got several answers for that, none of which was what I was looking for. The lake was finished and opened to the public in 1938. And to me, Lake Murray, the lake is a vital part of Lake Murray State Park. So no winners this week.
It's 25% of the name. I'm just
It
saying.
is.
Yeah.
It is. Quite a bit.
Yeah.
Of the name. So no winners this week, but we'll get you next time.
Yeah.
For sure. Keep on guessing.
Yeah.
Now for something completely different. Question of the week. So we're all dressed up. It's Christmas week here in Oklahoma. We're excited about that. The holidays are a great time for cookies, cakes, breads, other various carbohydrates. So we asked this time, what are you baking this holiday season? We'll go ahead and start with Editor-in-Chief Nathan Gunner.
We've got a holiday party coming up.
Ah, yes, we do.
So, and we're in charge of desserts. This group of people
And a
is in charge
big
of feeding.
cookie contest.
And a big cookie contest on the same day. So I'm going to bake when I was in college, I went to college in North Carolina, and out at the beach in the Carolinas, there's always diners, and they always have a really good lemon pie. Lemon pie is kind of a thing out there. So I have a recipe from Cook's Country that's North Carolina lemon pie with a saltine crust.
Ooh.
And it's super easy, and it's delicious, and when you bake off the saltine crust, your kitchen smells amazing. So that, and then the New York Times recipe for chocolate chip cookies. As you all have had, I do it pretty well. So that's what I'm going to make for the cookie contest, and I'm going to win.
You're setting a high bar. I'm not gonna give it to you right off the bat, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be tough.
I
for
think
people to beat
there's
that.
a good chance you will win.
Yeah.
They're really good cookies. It's a really good recipe.
Yeah.
Plus, who doesn't love chocolate chip?
Right?
Really.
They're so good. Anyway, that's mine.
Research editor Kirsten Stone, do you have baking plans this holiday season?
I don't know what I'm making yet for the holiday party, nor the cookie competition. I will be in there. I don't know what yet.
Oh, you're entering the cookie competition.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going to, but I don't know what I'm making
Okay.
yet. So that's to be determined as of now. But if we do a holiday party at our house, I'll probably, because I normally do it, I'll probably make symphony brownies. So.
What's that?
And what is
I don't know what
that?
that is.
So I prefer to use like the fudgy brownie mix, but you make the mix, you put half of it down, put down a layer of the symphony chocolate bars, and then put the other half on top and bake it. So it's just a layer of
Nice.
chocolate in the middle.
I
When's your
love the
Christmas
symphony
party? I'm coming
chocolate.
over.
Yeah.
I'll bring you some.
Oh my gosh,
Yes.
right?
Yep. When is it? Because we're
I
done.
don't know what it is yet.
Well, you know what? We'll sense it. We'll know in our souls.
I have
I'll
to
make
figure
you a
out how do
second
I get
batch.
on the cookie judging board. I need to figure that
ask-
one
You
out.
go ask.
Kayla.
Just go
Yeah.
You know
ask.
what?
That's Kayla.
Volunteer.
Judging a dessert contest is not all it's cracked up to be. I judged the state fair
Oh, yeah.
cooking contest one time,
right.
the desserts,
So did
Yeah.
I.
and it was not fun by the end.
Oh, I bet.
felt very, very sick.
There will be a lot of cookies to sample.
I bet all
Yeah.
those were really good though.
They were all really
Yeah.
good, but by the end, I was just like, no more, please.
Well, Carly, what are you planning on baking this holiday
Well,
season?
I'm actually making my South Carolina lemon pie.
Oh,
so
okay.
no,
You got the Carolinas.
I'm just
A
kidding.
face-off.
I have no idea what I'm making. It's going to be a surprise to me, so we'll see.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
going to make something.
You know, sometimes the holidays are a good excuse to mess around in the
Yeah.
kitchen,
Mhm.
experiment, try something new.
For sure.
Megan, photo editor Megan Rossman, do you have baking
Oh.
plans?
I'm gonna bake the thing that I'm bringing for our Christmas dinner at work.
What is the thing?
What is, yeah, what is this?
It's a chocolate peppermint loaf.
Oh, that was
Okay.
yours.
Ask you what that
Okay,
was.
nice.
Well, I don't know. Trader Joe's. It's a box from Trader Joe's that has chocolate peppermint loaf in it, and when I mix it and put it in the pan, it will, become a loaf.
It'll bake, as they do.
It'll
Loaf
bake.
up.
Yeah, and then I'll probably cook a hash brown casserole for Christmas dinner.
Yeah. Trader Joe's baking mixes are surprisingly good.
They're
Yeah, they
very
are.
good.
We
They're
weren't paid to say that
yeah.
either.
No.
I wish we
Yeah.
had been.
So
Yeah, we're working on that.
What about you?
So I plan on baking nothing because I am a single man who lives alone, and I don't need 12 fresh baked cookies in my house. That's not going to be a good idea.
Well, it's not about need, Ben.
That's trtrue. I will say my family, we do have a family recipe for pepper nuts. Are you familiar with pepper
Yeah.
nuts? Yes. Well, it's also known as like ginger snaps. Sometimes I
they're
think
like
ginger
the
snaps.
ginger
Okay.
nuggets, right?
Yeah, they're just like little quarter-sized cookies. They're like really sort of. Some of them are crunchy. Some of them are a little softer. But they're very poppable. It's very popular in my family.
When we would have our Christmas party every year, we'd make those with like a pumpkin dip. And they were so good, remember?
Mm-hmm, that was really good. Yeah.
Those were good cookies. Yeah.
Let's go behind the scenes. We'll start with Chris Cam.
Chris
that where
Cam
we're
and
starting?
Bridget Cam this time.
And
We
Bridget
have
Cam.
everybody
Bridget's in the
Cams.
house.
Okay, so you know me, I always have to qualify everything or quantify everything. So baking is easy, right, if you follow instructions.
Supposedly.
Theoretically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
theoretically.
But what sets it apart is when, well, I always add an extra this, or Grandma
Right.
always did that.
Yeah.
That's what makes it personal, right? I'm not very much of a baker. Pretty much I go to Brahms, get the cookie things, eat half of it raw, and bake the rest. That's all. That's
Totally.
my baking.
Acceptable.
But for the company thing, I'm going to do a pineapple upside down cake.
I'm excited about this.
I have never done it before, but I'm going to follow instructions.
You know what? It's a Hawaiian theme, though, so
Yes,
it's
that's
on
right.
theme.
And
Yeah.
I didn't want to not do anything.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I didn't say I wasn't doing anything for the party. I just said I'm not baking anything.
Oh, yeah.
I heard a lot about bah humbug and what the
Yeah,
heck's
yeah.
Christmas anyway, and I'm not even going to be there.
And then I'm going to do the cookie thing, and I've never baked these, but my family, they're blonde brownies.
Oh,
But
yum.
way back in the day, my uncle named them tannies because they weren't brownies, but they were tan, so they're tannies.
Nice.
So I'm going to make Grandma's tannies.
Ooh.
Yep.
I want to.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
right.
That sounds kind of dirty.
Yeah. Megan's always going to go blue, right?
Always. Always. That's why we love her. What about Bridget?
We're gonna make homemade gingerbread houses.
Oh,
Do it
fun.
every year. So Scarlett loves it, and so I make like from scratch. We'll design it, and she gets to pick what she wants her house to look like, and we make it.
Oh, I love
That's
that. That's so
fun.
fun for
And I
her.
make Jessie do it too.
Nice.
He loves
I bet Jesse has more fun doing it than anybody.
He does. He likes
Yeah.
the really tall ones. So he makes tall, skinny
I
gingerbread
mean, he's a
house.
builder.
Yeah,
Like,
he's-
he builds things anyway, so I bet he's great
he's
at
the
it.
engineer. Like when you're trying to have a really fun gingerbread decorating, and he's like measuring and making sure that it's perfect and symmetrical. And
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
That's going to be, you should take pictures and send to us.
of course.
Well, we
What
had
about Tori? We have a special
Oh.
guest. Tori, are you baking?
No,
You're not baking?
no.
You're not going to bake anything?
I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be up here yet or not.
Well, no,
No.
just in general, for the holidays. Like, just
Yeah, for the
at all.
holidays.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I do. So I know a lot of people do like corn casserole or say those types of things, but
yeah.
with my family we do scalloped corn is how we call it.
Oh.
So I might end up going ahead and make that, and I haven't decided if we're gonna make any cookies or anything. But my husband's mom, her favorite dessert is the little Reese cup things.
Oh, I love those.
Mhm.
Yeah, those are the
Ah.
best.
So
Things.
good.
Yeah. Okay.
So we might try our hand at those too.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Well, if you're not here on the day, I'm going to leave a cookie on your desk.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I'll try. I'll try to make it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Viewers, Tori works in our state parks, and she's amazing, and is here a couple days a week.
And
we
we'll
always
hear from her.
get excited
Hear
to
her
talk to
about
her.
it.
Yeah.
Speak to
We're
her.
going to talk to her in a minute. Yeah.
We did have a couple of online answers.
Yeah.
Debbie Ortega says she can't wait to bake pecan pies with her grandson.
Oh, that's nice.
I got
Teach your kids to bake.
Yeah.
Really teach them.
It is. I did bake a lot as a youngster.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
And look how great you turned out.
I'm still in the kitchen. I cook a lot. I just don't bake. It's a different
Okay.
line of demarcation.
Fair.
The people at Beacon Coffee Stand in Edmond said I guess they were making cherry chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah.
Are they selling those at their coffee stand? Because I'm going to go get
I
some.
don't know if this was something that they were actually selling or if it was something that their families just made.
Let us know, Beacon Coffee
Yes.
Stand, because we'll come get some. That sounds good.
Yeah. Well, those were some great treats, but the best treat of all is going to be hearing from Tori about first day hikes. I'm going to give up my chair, and Tori's going to take over here.
All right. Tori,
Well, we decided I would keep my spot and that Tori would join us here on the couch. So here she is. Tori, thank you for joining us today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes, so first day hikes, it's a great way to start off your new year. Where exactly can people expect to find the first day hikes this year? Like, who are the participating parks?
Well, we have 25 participating parks. When you guys go to our Travel OK page, you go to travelok.com /first day hikes, and that'll take you straight to that website page where all of them are listed with all the times, the meeting locations, the name of the trail that will be done, and things to bring, phone numbers to call in case you have more information. So I'm going to go ahead. There is a whole 25, but I'll start with the northeast. We got Arrowhead, Bernice area at Grand Lake, Cherokee Landing, Lake Eufaula, Greenleaf, Keystone, Natural Falls, Osage Hills, Sequoia, and Tin Killer.
So a lot
then-
of variety.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's just
in the
that's just the
Northeast.
northeast though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southeast, we got Beavers Bend, Lake Murray, Lake Texoma, Lake Thunderbird, Lake Wister, McGee Creek, Roberts Cave, and Talamina.
Oh, wow. Those are all beautiful places to hike. Yeah.
And then to round out the west, we'll have Alabaster Caverns, Boiling Springs, Foss, Great Plains, Quartz Mountain, Remonos, and Salt Plains.
Wow.
So wherever you might be in Oklahoma, we will have hopefully a nearby state park that.
Yeah, maybe I should have asked where will they not be?
Yeah, that would be sure to list it.
Yes,
Seems
yes,
like they're gonna
because
be everywhere.
out of our 32 state parks,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got 25, so more than half is a really great
Yes.
percentage.
So,
That's exciting.
do you know how long this first day hikes have been going on?
So they have been going on for roughly 12 years now. All of these first day hikes have started with a official national level nonprofit organization called the America State Parks. And so back in January 1st of 2012, it was the first time they did this mass-wide event, and the America State Parks organization is trying to help promote all state parks within all the states in the United States. And so we try to have as many state parks in each state participate as possible, and it's basically national-wide where everyone can go out and achieve the main goal on the very beginning of the new year of getting outdoors, being active, and just having fun with everyone.
Right. It kind of checks off multiple New Year's resolutions at once, because you've got people that want to be outside more, people who want to get more active. So yeah, it's all inclusive there.
Yeah, and hopefully, for anyone that might not, know when to get out to maybe a new park they haven't explored, this would be a wonderful opportunity to do that too.
Yes. So do you have to be staying at the park to participate in these hikes? Yeah.
No, you can come on by, and if you got a park that's 30 minutes to an hour away, just drive on, and we'll take anyone. I mean, it would be nice to, I think, get maybe about at least 2,500 hikers this year coming up. Last year we had 2,169 with 24 parks.
Wow.
So with having one extra this year, hopefully we'll achieve more folks coming out.
That's exciting.
Do they
I think
all
we can do
start?
it.
Do they all start at like different times or what? Okay.
Yeah, they'll all range from, I think there was a midnight hike listed on the website, and then they all range at different times from 8, 9, 10 in the morning to maybe 1 or 2 or 3 in the
Okay.
afternoon. And there are some parks too that will have more than one.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
if you want to basically hike all day, you can have a couple nearby state parks, go to one, go to another hike in the afternoon. And all the hikes will vary in length too. There'll be 1 mile loops up to 5-6 mile hikes. It'll vary.
That's awesome.
Do you? What's your favorite park to
That's what I was going to
hike?
ask. Do you have a
personally?
favorite trail?
You can have multiple.
I know it's like
answers, by
picking a
the way.
child, so
Yeah.
I
I'm
know.
sorry to ask.
I know, and of course, I myself, I'm in Medill, so my first park that I started at was Texoma. So of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
you feel like you have to go to Texoma as your favorite, but I want to say maybe down in Beavers Bend State Park. I know that the Friends Trail they have down there, it is a pretty steep climb up to the top, but the views next to the river.
That's
They
my
are so
favorite trail.
breathtaking.
That waterfall view is unbelievable.
Yes.
It's so worth the hike. Yeah, I love that.
That one
Friends
is probably
Trail.
my favorite.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a really good trail. Good pick.
Yes, and people should know that they can. It's a great reason to come to the state parks. During not a lot of people head out during like spring break or summer, but they're open in the winter as well.
You can see the birds a lot easier during the winter.
Yeah, you
That's
can
true.
see like bald
Oh,
eagles
yeah.
and all kind of stuff in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, and we do have a few state parks during the wintertime that usually does eagle tours, especially out there
That's
in
fun.
Sequoia State Park, Ten Killer, around in that area. But yeah, with these first day parks or first day hikes, if folks just prepare for the weather conditions and dress appropriately, dress appropriate shoes for the hikes. If folks have cameras to take pictures with, if they do bring binoculars, because you never know what you're going to see on a hike.
I was wondering, for people who are like maybe not so like able, like what are some of the do you know what some of the easier hikes would be for people who want to like more flat terrain and less uphill?
Yeah, no, we do have a lot of state parks that have either paved or easy, heart-healthy trails that are sponsored by AARP. And so, if maybe the trail that they chose on the day of may not be as easy for folks that are looking for one, they can always definitely go to a different trail and
trail,
still,
yeah.
still hike it. There are, I think, a couple of the state parks that have the paved trails that have the ability for folks with wheelchairs, or if they have, their own little mobile trek chair type things, they can use those. Of course, at Lake Murray State Park, we recently won track chair that we can have.
That's so cool.
We can have rented out to folks and we have just recently done their own track chair trail. I think the ribbon cutting was in August. So anyone nearby Lake Murray that wants to try out that track chair, we are very excited to offer that to
so
more
cool.
people.
Do you recommend that people like call or contact the park before they head out there? Or?
Yeah, definitely call the park first. I want to say on this website here, they do list the degree of difficulty. So most of them do say moderate, but there are a few of them that do say easy on here, so that might help folks choose maybe where to go to as well. And I know that there's clickable links to the state parks website there on Travel OK, where you can tab to the maps and resources section of each state park, and that'll give you sometimes some of the hiking trail maps, and sometimes that might help determine what folks might want to choose.
Right. How can people, if they head out to the first day hikes, how can they be involved with state parks the rest of the days after the first day?
Definitely just keep on coming and doing all the hikes. I mean, all the trails, there's many trails in all the state parks. I know at Lake Murray, where I'm used to be working at 25 miles of hiking trails, I want to say. And I know Sequoia State Park, even them, and Beaver's Bend, there's miles and miles and not just the hiking trails. Folks can come back and watch our Facebook pages on each state park for any naturalist programs, any recreational programs or events that might happen. I think sometimes folks try to do Christmas lights in the parks. Of course, definitely very holiday festive in the rest of the year, where there's Easter egg hunts in some parks, and I know during Halloween some folks like to do the camper decorations for Halloween. Oh yeah, so definitely Facebook on all the state parks. We try to put all the events we have during the year.
Now, I know you're not an Oklahoma native, so are you going to be in Oklahoma for the holidays, or what's your plan there?
Yes, so I will be here in Oklahoma for the holidays. I'm originally from Rochester, New York, but my family, they have moved to Las Vegas now. So,
oh, really? Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so I think after the holidays, we might spend some time to go up there and visit. But I just got to figure out for New Year's which state park I'm going to go to this year.
You'll have to let us know, because that'll be the one to be at.
Yeah, I've gone to McGee Creek so far, and of course Texoma and Murray for first day hikes. But I might go out and maybe go out west or something. I'm not sure.
It'll be fun.
I think I had seen Great Plains were listed on here, so I might try that one.
Those are good hikes out, Great Plains. Yeah, that's really nice. I think we're going to go to Beaver's Bend for New Year's Eve.
There you
I
go.
think we're going to have a New Year's Eve thing at Beaver's Bend and get a tiny cabin. And
That'll be really nice.
That'll be fun.
I think that'll be nice. Yeah.
That's a great way to spend the New Year holiday.
So for first day hikes, I know like during the summer and stuff, it's recommended closed toed shoes, obviously extra bottles of water and stuff, but people always forget you still need water when it's cold.
Yes.
So what other items would you suggest for people to specifically bring with them since it's going to be cold out?
Yes. So what I always like to do, and I know a lot of folks are like, oh, it might just be a mile hike, so it won't be that bad. I don't really need to bring much. But no matter what type of hike you might go on, I always suggest the 10 essentials. Just a nice small little day pack with your food and water just in case, because even if it's cold outside and you may not feel thirsty, you always got to stay hydrated. But just some, in case it happens to get cold or anything, dark or anything, then, maybe have something, a little headlamp just in case. Especially there's one that's listed at midnight, so you'll definitely want a headlamp for that midnight hike. And maybe just like a first aid or, a couple little repair kit thingies or anything you might think that anything that might occur, because you might maybe happen to fall on a tree branch you might not see on the ground, or numerous things can happen even just on a mile hike.
Yep.
Cool. Well, one more time, where can people go to research the first day hikes before they head out?
Yes. So that website is travelok.com/firstdayhikes. And a couple other things. We'll have hiking tokens and stickers available like we normally do each year.
Okay.
This year, though, it is as supplies last. So they're kind of first come, first served basis. And of course, we can't forget about the furry friends either.
Yes.
You know, so anyone that might have pets that want to bring them, definitely bring them on a leash no longer than 10 foot. So of course, if you have a day pack to bring with you, that would be something also to bring. Some food and water for your little babies too. So we want to get everyone out and active.
Could you hypothetically bring your cat in a little backpack? Some people do that.
I would, yeah.
Hypothetically, then.
I got my brother and his wife. They have 2 adorable cats who I swear can probably do 3 tricks and know their names. And they
can
love
do
their cat
tricks.
backpacks.
Cats that can do tricks.
I've
I
seen
didn't know.
cats where you can have them sit and you can have them do high fives and you can have them spin or go over hoops.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Do cats do that?
They can,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can train them.
but my cats know the word no.
They just choose to ignore it.
Unfortunately, my cat knows its name as Cat, not
yes.
Geronimo.
Look at that.
Well, Torie, it's been fun having you on the show
Thank you so
today.
much.
Thanks
Yeah.
for telling us about first day hikes.
And thank you for having me.
Yes.
Yay! Torie!
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. We thank Torie for coming on to the show. It was kind of last minute, so she did a great job filling in.
Those first day hikes are really fun, though. They're
Yes.
a really good time. There's always a lot of people.
Yes. Now it's one of our favorite parts of the show, podvents. This is where we go through the travelok.com event calendar, pick out a few of our favorite gems. Is there anyone who'd like to go first this
I'll go
week?
first.
Carly.
is our
Yes.
volunteer.
Of all people, Oklahomans can appreciate oil lasting longer than expected. So naturally, Oklahoma City's Community Hanukkah Festival at Scissortail Park will be one of the biggest celebration of Judah Maccabee's victory over the Seleucids. Ring in the 4th of those 8 crazy nights, December 29th by the Gregorian calendar, with kosher fair food on which to nosh, which I learned is a Yiddish word.
Okay.
Live music, carnival games, holiday characters, including a dreidel who gives out toys,
Whoa.
and of course, the lighting of the giant menorah. No matter how you spell it, it's sure to be a simcha. The event is free, but you can check out jewishokc.com for more info.
Nice. Good
Very,
times.
very nice.
Okay.
Carly handled all the words that I probably would have stumbled over.
That was good. No, I took Hebrew in college. That was good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, I'm going to go second.
All right.
The holidays are coming up, so you've no doubt been bombarded with ads begging you to buy an all-immersive VR headset of some kind. That's cool and all, but today I'm going to tell you about a totally immersive experience that's full definition, total sensation, and completely free. It's life, people. The true Christmas miracle is all around us. But for some people, that's not enough. They need to alter or enhance that experience and go beyond reality. But for that, they turn to, of course, Kringle's Christmas Land in Jinx. If you're seeking Yuletide immersion, this North Pole fever dream delivers. The home of an extremely dedicated Christmas elf is transformed into a walk-up and drive-by experience featuring twinkling LED lights, life-size displays from the 1950s to today, hand-painted decor, a voice-narrated holiday story, and even live blowing snow.
Wow.
If you're lucky enough, you might even get to pet a live reindeer or one of their animal friends. What does it cost, I ask, to put on such a bold community display each year? Well, I haven't the foggiest, but for you and your family to enjoy it, the cost is absolutely nothing. Free. Hours are 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. This is daily through the end of December. The address is 12520 South Date Place in Jinx. You can find that address and more information at facebook.com/Kringles Christmas Land.
That sounds like something from the Christmas light fight.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, I bet their neighbors are thrilled.
It is it's quite
the entire
something
state of
from
Oklahoma
what
to
I've
drive
seen.
down their street.
Yes.
I would die to pet a reindeer.
You don't have to die, you could just go to Jake's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I take the reindeer
Much-
home?
No.
No, this is not allowed.
I think Drew would not want you to do that.
I think he'd be fine with it.
Well, Kirsten, what is your event this time around?
Well, whether you're a fan of red dirt country music or have a special someone in your life who is, this event will make the perfect last-minute gift. This post-Christmas weekend, put your boots on and head over to the Diamond Ballroom to catch Jason Boland and the Stragglers on the 25th anniversary tour. They'll be performing Saturday, December 28th, and the concert will begin at 8:30, but doors will open at 7 for early birds who want to get in early, you know. Jason Boland and the Stragglers have a dedicated fan base for over 2 decades as they have continued to put out multiple Red Dirt hit singles and albums, and you can head over to diamondballroom.com to get tickets.
I don't know
Nice.
going to shows there. Have you all been to shows
Yeah,
there?
it's
That's
a
like
good
venue.
venue.
For sure.
Yeah.
The Christmas season, this is sort of a lead-in to Nathan's event. It's a big
Very-
time for concerts.
Very musical time, and Kirsten's right. They make great last-minute gifts. And so this one, what I'm about to read, came about because you send around events, and like you always do, you send around swaps, just in case we get stumped and need to write about something else.
Right.
But I picked up one of the swaps and added it to my event. So I have 2 concerts. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you
and
about.
a little extra credit here.
And they're both on the same day, so you have to pick, and it's really hard. So here's a question, but I'm going to start with a question. What was your best concert of 2024, everybody?
Ooh, man. Hold on.
Do you have one? Mine was Nickel Creek at the Tower Theater in November. It was so good, amazing.
Carly's improv.
Carly's improv show. There you go.
I mean, I saw Sleater Kenny at Kane's Ballroom. That was
You
really
did,
fun.
yeah. It's part of that story.
Yeah.
And you saw Pete Rock. You saw Common and Pete Rock at
I
Tower.
did. Common and Pete Rock. Actually, that was probably my favorite
I was
one, 'cause that was
jealous. I
on
wanted-
my birthday.
I know. I wanted to go to that, and
Yeah.
I was jealous that you
It
got
was a
to.
lot
What
of
about
fun.
you? Did you have a favorite concert of 2024?
I didn't go to any concerts.
Didn't go to
in
any concerts,
2024.
so-
I went to a musical, so
There you
if that
go.
counts. It was
Okay.
Mean Girls from the high school performance at Lyric
Nice.
Theater.
My favorite
There you
band,
go.
Mean
See,
Girls.
what about Chris and Bridget? Did y'all have a favorite concert this year?
The only concert I saw was Creed.
How
Oh, there you
was
go.
it? How was it?
It was nice.
Was it okay?
Nice.
Great. What about you, Chris?
I saw
Also
Sammy
Creed?
Hagar.
Sammy
Oh,
Hagar,
nice.
but just like at a 7-Eleven.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
In Arkansas. I can't remember where it was.
Okay.
Okay,
That ma-
cool.
Awesome.
Saw the
Um,
old Van Halen tribute.
So, one of the concerts that I'm going to tell you about, it's Saturday, December 28th, live at Kane's Ballroom. J.D. McPherson, who was actually my favorite concert of 2012, which I don't know if you remember your favorite concert of 2012, but mine was J.D. McPherson.
I'd have to think of it.
We hosted, Oklahoma Today hosted a concert at Kane's Ballroom that was J.D. McPherson and Broncho. We had a blast. It was such a good show. Well, J.D. McPherson, the rockabilly king of Tulsa, is playing live at the legendary Kane's Ballroom Saturday, December 28th. If you've never heard his music, he's absolutely amazing. He's got a new album out called Night Owls. If you're into rockabilly, 50s rock, that kind of stuff, you're going to love him. 918-584-2306 or canesballroom.com for that one. But also on Saturday, December 28th, and this is not maybe as cool, but Children of the 80s, come with me. And
Yeah.
let's see, there's people in... Okay, so I know you don't remember 1989.
Unfortunately,
You
no.
probably don't remember 1989. You
I was
definitely
alive.
don't
I
remember
don't
1989.
remember it.
But
My
like,
sister
Megan
was born
knows.
that year.
see, but we remember 1989. Chris and Bridget remember 1989. And everybody remembers Debbie Gibson's Electric Youth. It's a seminal album for people born in 1980 like
Did
myself.
that come out in 1989?
Yes, it did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, with its 7-minute title track that used every genre of music that
Nice
is possible.
hat.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's the most 80s thing it's possible to see. Debbie Gibson is performing in
Meet Debbie
Tulsa.
Gibson.
Yeah, at Hard Rock Tulsa, also on Saturday, December 28th. It's Debbie Gibson, Electric Youth, Lost in Your Eyes, Shake Your Love,
Yeah.
Kids of the 80s, let's all go and start up our old clubs that we used to have and, I don't know, play tag. I don't know. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a really fun show. I'll probably
I'll
go to
bring
JD
my trapper
McPherson.
keeper.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to JD McPherson, but I'm gonna be sad that I'm missing Debbie Gibson.
Yes.
So Debbie, come back so we can all come see you again. So those are my two. But they're both Saturday, December 28th. So it's kind of a Sophie's choice.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Debbie's choice.
Right, Debbie's choice. That's funny.
Yeah. So I'll go to JD McPherson, but I'll listen to Electric Youth on the way.
I think that's an
That's the plan.
excellent choice.
Yeah.
Megan, what is your
Oh,
event?
yeah.
Pop quiz.
I guess it's time.
It is. There's no
Is it
other person for me to go to.
Is it a tour of the Christmas glasses factory?
No, it's not. Thank God. If you've ever looked longingly at the light bedazzled homes in the genteel neighborhoods of Maple Ridge, Forest Hills, or even Sunset View in Tulsa, and thought to yourself, I need my holiday home to include more exterior spotlights, 2-story entryways, and Teslas parked out front, then head over to the Philbrook Festival at the Philbrook Museum of Art through December 28th, although I cannot guarantee there will be Teslas. But, there will be spotlights.
Certainly at least one.
Surely at least one.
Probably.
So it may just be your shared villa for the night, but it's a lot less pressure than a $10,000 a month mortgage and so much more fun. Not only will the gardens glow with thousands of festive LED bulbs, but Santa will be there too, and his snack shack will be selling cocktails and spiked hot cocoa or cider, along with sweet treats and pork rib sliders to keep those bellies like bowls full of jelly. You can also make some crafts while you're there and do some holiday shopping and check out exhibits throughout the museum and elaborate Lego recreations of Tulsa landmarks. For more information, visit philbrook.org.
Any excuse to hang out at Philbrook is a good one, but especially this time of year.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you've never seen the lights that they do there during Christmas, they are really, really cool.
There's something else. Yeah.
The star of the show is not technology. It is, of course, Torie Thompson.
Thank you again, Torie.
And the greatest gift of all Oklahoma State parks.
Yep.
For sure. All right. Well, that'll do it this time. This has been. Let me pull up
Guess
my
we'll go
script
knock
here.
off that bottle of Finlandia.
Yeah. This has been the show known from here to Chickasha, home of the world's tallest leg lamp. As the Oklahoma Today podcast, head to oklahomatoday.com or pick up our latest issue on newsstands right now. Send your feedback to oktpod@travelok.com. We'll talk to you again next week.
Merry Christmas!
Do you know what Chickasha's high school mascot is?
Yeah.
The Fighting Chicks, is that
Chicks.
right? Yes.
I thought maybe it was the leg lamp.
It should be the leg lamps, yes.